Words are like clothing styles. New ones come into fashion all the time, while old ones fade away and are forgotten. While some slang words are so cool they stand the test of time, like, for instance, cool, others just disappear and become totally ant-wacky. Here's a look at some once popular words that no one uses anymore. Cowabunga. It's been more than 2 decades since Cowabunga was last popular, but don't be surprised if it makes a comeback someday because Bart Simpson and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles weren't the first to turn it into a hip pop culture catchphrase. In fact, the word was created on the Howdy Doody show in the 1950s and became a fad in the 60s thanks to the surfer counterculture.
Oh, no.
He's on television right now.
Cowabunga, no, that clown looks sillier on television than he does in person.
Can a comeback be far off? All we can say is...
Cowabunga.
Crapulous. You know when you've overindulged in food and drink and just feel gross all over? Well, back in the 1530s, they invented the perfect word to describe that feeling. Crapulous. Yes, crapulous. Why this word ever stopped being used is beyond understanding, because the only thing fun about feeling crapulous is the fact that you have an excuse to say the word crapulous. Go ahead and try it. You'll see. Arf'arf'an'arf and Zozzled. Speaking of words that are just too much fun to say, how about Arf'arf'an'arf and Zozzled? Both are ways to say that someone is totally drunk. Zozzled was used during the Prohibition era in America, while Arf'arf'an'arf comes to us from Victorian England. Arf is what the word half sounds like with a thick 19th century London accent, so an Arf'arf'an'arf is a half and half, a drink that is half stout and half pale ale. If someone is Arf'arf'an'arf, it means they've had too many halves and are officially Zozzled. Cheers. Twitter-pated. You know that feeling you get when you see your new love walk into the room? Your heart races, your knees get weak, your palms start sweating, and you have butterflies in your stomach? Well, for the classic film Bambi, the folks at Disney invented a term for that feeling, Twitter-pated.
They're Twitter-pated.
Twitter-pated?
Yes. Nearly everybody gets Twitter-pated in the springtime.
Nowadays, it sounds like someone getting angry over social media, so maybe it's just as well the word fell out of use. Sockdolager. Usually, words fall out of favor for unknown reasons, which is just one of the vicissitudes of life, but the fantastic word Sockdolager became unpopular for a very specific reason. The word, which was a hit in the 19th century, referred to delivering a forceful blow, the knockout punch. Unfortunately, someone took it a little too literally, and that someone was John Wilkes Booth, who assassinated President Abraham Lincoln in April 1865 while Lincoln was attending the theater. Booth fired the fateful shot just moments after an actor delivered the line, "Well, I guess I know enough to turn you inside out, you sockdologizing old man trap," tainting the word forever in the minds of a shocked nation. Quidnunc. Even if you're not a quidnunc, you probably know one. That's because a quidnunc is a person who just has to know every single thing that's going on and thrives on gossip. It derives from the Latin phrase quid nunc, which literally translates to, what now? Of course, there's a reason Latin is a dead language, because quidnunc doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. Ginchy. Being called the Ginchyist was a huge compliment in the 1950s, and according to Turner Classic Movies, it was made popular by actor Ed Burns. Back in the day, he was a lead on the hit series 77 Sunset Strip, and one of his character's shticks was using a lot of slang words.
Man, I dig how you had yourself a rumble with that Dixon square this AM.
It caught on, and for a while there, if you wanted to let someone know they were attractive, you'd call them Ginchy. It sounds silly now, but we actually think Ginchy is pretty dank. Thanks for watching. Click the grunge icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.